Alright, to all my keyboard players out there, piano, keyboard, organ, listen. I learned a valuable lesson tonight. Learn all your keys, okay? Transpose ain't gonna always be there. I swear to God it ain't. Cause I always thought it was, you know. Preacher say, you gonna bring your keyboard? I'm like, nah, I won't bring mine. I'm gonna play theirs, you know. Get there. Now, I remind you, I play in basically all keys. The only keys I really have trouble is the E, G, D, and A, okay? Everybody else, I pretty much got that. Now tell me why after every church I've been to, don't none of them singing A, D, G, no singing there. But guess why? The congregation want to sing it D and A. So I'm like, oh snap. So you know, I'm like, hey, okay, whatever. I go to transpose. Ain't no transpose on the computer. I mean on the what's it called? Now there might have been one. I just couldn't find that mug. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking down like, oh snap. You know, I turned that mug down, and then he started getting loud, looking at me like, yo, play something. You know. I go to play. And I'm like, it don't sound like the song. It don't sound like the song, but hey, it's something like it. It's something like it. You know, man. You know what? And the bad thing about it, I'm sitting here thinking that it's gonna be something small. That church small. It's gonna be in and out easy. You know, I'd be dang, man. First of all, they want to bring the worst choir from. Don't get me wrong. We just don't practice like we're supposed to. We just don't. I mean, you know. And anyway, back to what I was saying though. They want to bring the worst choir. We got the worst drummer. I love them to death, but some people just can't play drums, man. But tell me why I got to start playing a lot. I don't care. I don't need to worry about no girls. I need to worry about school, God, and the keyboard, because God say if God give you a gift, you're supposed to use it to your abilities, right? So if you mistreating His gift by playing all but 4 keys, them 4 keys might matter, because you ain't always have transpose. So how does He whoop you? How does He punish you? He embarrass you. You go out there, ain't got no transpose. What you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? I messed up. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't do good. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't do good. I'm very disappointed in myself. I mean, the day wasn't the best day, and God just, you know, knocked me right back down on the ground. But you know what? I'm gonna get up, and God whooped me. He said, "Look, you know how your parents whoop you and then talk to you afterwards." Well, that's basically what happened. God whooped me. Then He talked to me. Said, "Hey, look, I gave you this, right? You got to use it to the fullest. Man, to be honest with you, I wish there was no such thing as transpose. I promise you, I am something else. Anyway, I feel dumb. Got up, left the church, didn't even stay for the sermon. I bounced. Not because I didn't want to hear the sermon, because I didn't want to see them people's faces. On top of that, I had a choir that had to play next. And I hope they had a keyboard player. Uh-oh. I'm sure they did. It was there. Oh, snap, they probably didn't have a keyboard player. Ooh, they did have a keyboard player. They're going to have to sing a cappella. Ooh, that's not good. Dang. Anyway, I'm so stupid. No, I'm not. I ain't gonna call myself stupid. I just learned that everything ain't gonna always be there. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna always have something to go back on, lean on. You know what I'm saying? You got to. Because if you don't, I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna be looking dumb. I never thought it would. I heard people talk about it. I never thought it would happen to me. But make sure you learn all your keys, because if you don't, your day coming when you gonna be put up there and you gonna be looking dumb. I'm trying to tell you, you gonna be looking dumb. I don't even feel like eating tonight. That's how low I feel right now. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna learn every possible thing I can learn. I'm gonna learn so much that I don't know, my head gonna explode. I'm gonna learn, and I always tell myself, like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then wait for the last minute to do it. You know, I should. There's some things that I should have done earlier that I didn't do, and I wish I did. You know, I ain't gonna lie. My boy Dean Autry, man, is my dude, man. I love him to death. He taught me basically everything I know. But one thing he taught me transpose. And I kind of stuck with it. He didn't give it to me to use it all the time. He gave it to me, you know, just to use once in a while, but not all the time. But I got to the point where I want to use it all the time, and I'm not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to use transpose all the time. You know what I'm saying? And got to a church. I'm talking about everybody I know from my school there. I look up everybody in there. I'm like, oh man. They gonna be going around, man, you can't play, that nigga can't play, you know. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. If they do that, it's cool, you know. Catch me in about 5, 10. No, I'm playing. Catch me about 2, 3 years, man. I'm gonna work. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna be frustrated. But you know what, though? At the end of the day, and one more thing. Back when I first started playing keyboard, I won't doing it for the right reasons. And you know what? To this day, I admit I still don't be doing it for the right reasons. I did it because I got attention, a lot of attention. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I think about it now, and I'm looking like, I wish I could go back. Because you know what? That attention, it made me want to do things quick. Because I got the attention like, oh, you know, they talking about me, talking good about me. Hey, I'm gonna do this. But really, I was limiting myself by, first of all, wanting to play for myself and not the Lord. Because if God give you the gift, who you playing for? You know what I'm saying? So that taught me a lesson too. You can't play for just anybody. You can't just play for the girls in the audience or other keyboard players looking at you playing. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You got to play for the Lord and Him only, you know. And it's cool, you know, to act a little crazy sometimes on the keyboard, but don't show out, man. I mean, do it for the Lord. You know, if you're in the spirit, hey, do your thing. But you know, if you're not, ain't no need for that. I learned a valuable lesson tonight, though. Valuable lesson. Can't always do what you want to do. AKA, can't always use transpose. Because every keyboard ain't going to have transpose. So, valuable lesson learned. What am I going to do now? I'm going to go in the house and I'm going to play that keyboard until my fingers bleed. I don't like people talking about me, but when I put myself in a situation for them to talk about me, then that's my fault. I limited myself by hitting that transpose button. What happened? Bam. I don't know where to go. I'm in D, and I forgot, first of all, I'm a little nervous, and we went to D, and then in the song we went to D, then went to G, then went back to D, then went to A. I'm hitting D, A, B, ain't it, you know? And I'm not even realizing that it's just 3, because I don't play in that key. So it's really 3 notes it's based around, you know what I'm saying? But I learned a big lesson, man. I gotta get on that keyboard, and I gotta stop doing things, man, that not pleasing unto Him. Because when you do things that's not pleasing unto Him, I read a little thing in there. It was like when Jesus see you or something like that in heaven, He's gonna be like, oh well, or well done. I don't want Him to say oh well to me. I want Him to say well done, good and faithful servant. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to be kicked out of heaven. I do things that's bad with females, if you understand what I'm saying, and I shouldn't do them. I'm not married, so I admit it. Gotta stop doing that. It's hard not to do it, but I do it. But yeah, man, I am so disappointed in myself tonight. You cannot ever learn too much on that keyboard, man. Shoot. I'm sitting here playing everything, but can't even play a simple song in D. We singing, what's that song called? I will trust in the Lord. You know, it's easy, right? In the A flat, it's easy. When I get to D, Oh, and then some lady started singing some song. I can't remember that song. She started singing an A. I'm like, oh snap. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? Why you want to sing it right there? A flat is like a half step to your left. Just jump it up. I was like, I wonder if I start playing A flat, she'll switch. But I ain't even try it. I should have tried it. Nah, I'm playing. Should have learned my keys, or I should have. Yeah, man. This is my first video. Lesson learned. Learn your keys. Learn them. Because they will come back to bite you if you don't. But yeah, I am signing out. And God bless all y'all. And yeah, I love all y'all. And yeah, peace.